Hello, Crafty friends. It's Courtney Brickner, the CB behind the Crafty Brick. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm very excited you're here today because I have something that I think that you might find helpful. I made this 420 shirt with the new Caesar reflective, and it's got the weed leaf. It's very cool, reflective pattern. But I wanted to see, have you ever downloaded a design from Creative Fabrica or some other design site and you liked most of it, but you didn't like all of it? So you wanted to change it a little bit. So that's what I did today. I downloaded this from Creative Fabrica, but I didn't like the words at the bottom. They had the cursive font, but they weren't touching. And I just really don't like it when cursive letters don't touch one another. So I wanted to make a little change. And they had an offset, so they had cut out the bottom of the 4 to go with their cursive font. So I had to fill in a little bit of the 4 and I changed this. So I want to walk you through Leonardo Design Studio, how I made those changes and made the design more exactly what I wanted. I didn't want to create the entire thing, but I just wanted to make a little update to the one that I already had. So let's jump into the software and let me show you how to do that. I found this design for, it's 420 somewhere on Creative Fabrica. I think it's super cute. I really like the leaf. I like it's 420 and I like the cursive somewhere. But what I don't like is that it doesn't touch. Those cursive letters do not touch each other. So I'm going to download it, but I'm going to show you how you can change it if that's what you want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and click download to Leonardo Design Studio. I'm going to import this design. Let's see, I want the SVG. And we're going to go to editable artwork and click apply. It's the reason we don't see it here is because it's actually really large. It's 53. You see 53 by 60. So it's very large. Let's change it to green so that we can see it. That's the other reason. It's in white, so we can't see it. All right, so now it's green and you can see even closer. These letters don't touch. And I know that doesn't bother everyone, but it bothers me a bit, so I'm gonna make some changes. Let's just make it a little bit smaller so it fits on our canvas. Click 100% and it'll come back down. Okay, so this is all pieced together. And we're gonna have to make, a few changes because you see they've got an offset right here. So it cut out a little bit of the 4, cut a little bit out of the colon. So let's separate all of the pieces first. So we'll come down here to arrange and we're going to click ungroup paths. That makes each element on here its own entity. So all of this, everything is separate now. So what I'm going to do is highlight all of somewhere and I'm going to delete it. Forgot that R. Let's delete that. Let's zoom in a bit. And let's take care of this 4 and the other part of the colon. So let's delete this one. We're gonna copy and paste this one. So they're the exact same size. So now we fix that part that was cut out right there. For the 4, I'm going to come and take a rounded rectangle. And I'm going to click apply. And I'm going to bring it right down here at the bottom of the 4. And make it go over a little bit so it's lined up with the edge of the 4. Okay, that looks good. Now, the only other thing is that there's a curve on that too. So let's come out a little bit. And you can see the I has a curve, the T has a curve, the 2, and then the 4 is just straight at the bottom. So I want to, oops, let's undo that. I wanted to fix that also. So click the magnifying glass. We're going to zoom in a little bit more. Now I'm going to take my rounded rectangle. I'm going to come here to the warp tools, and I'm just going to go up a little bit on that 4. And let's see, let's click this arrow, the select button down here. See how that looks. I'm going to make it come up just a little bit more. Bring the curve just a bit. All right, click the select tool. Let's see how that looks. It's just got a slight curve like the other ones. I think it looks pretty good. Okay, so now we have that fixed. Let's click on our text. We're gonna write somewhere. And then you can just click whatever text you want. I actually would like to use magic. So while I'm over here on the left side where the fonts are, I'm gonna click M because I know that I want to go to the M section of all the fonts. And actually the first one is magic. So let's go with magic. Auto weld text is already on there, and that's perfect because that means that all of the letters are already touching and they're already together. So there's nothing else I need to do. So I'm going to click apply. Let's bring it down, but actually let's group all these together first so that they don't go moving around on us. And then I'm going to bring this here, make it a little bit bigger. I kind of want that H to loop through there. So let's see if we can make it the right size. Let's group them all together and click center. Let's see where that is. Oh, it's already centered. I like. So now they are together. All the letters are together. I like the way this looks. I enjoyed the design with the words on the top here and the cursive, but I like it much better now that the cursive letters are touching. So then we'll just group it all together. And now we have edited the 4 that was cut out already. We've edited the colon in between the numbers, that little circle, and everything is ready to send to cut. So let's send our design. I'm doing a t-shirt. Oh, here we go. You know what I forgot? Let me show you here. So the lines right here and right here, I forgot to weld them together. So if we leave it like this, it's actually going to cut out a little bit of the 2, cut out a little bit of the H, and cut out the 4. So let's go back to our design, highlight the whole thing, and we're going to weld it. And now it will all be one piece. You see there? Now we don't have cutting out separate pieces and making it into multiple pieces like the 4 and the H and the 2. Now, since we welded it together, we are good to go. It's all one piece and we can send it to our cutter. First thing I'm going to do is put my material in. I am cutting without a mat, but I do want to make sure that my cut settings are good. So I'm going to perform a test cut first and see if I've got my force right and I've got my speed right. So let's do that and then see. Okay, my little t-shirt design cut out. I'm going to go ahead and weed it, see if it weeds easily. I was having a little trouble seeing the cut lines, but it's perfect and we're ready to send our design. Now we are ready to press our design onto our shirt. So I'm going to be using my HTV Ront heat press today. I'm going to go ahead and line my shirt up, and then I will place my design on the front, fold it in the middle to get the center so I make sure that it's lined up, place it on the shirt, and then I will push it in and it will be ready to press for about 10-15 seconds. OMG, look at this pattern. It's so cute. This holographic design that kind of sparkles through in like a rainbow kind of pattern. I think this is really cute. This is the Caesar greenery pattern. I liked the pattern so much that I decided to make another shirt with a different color, but they both turned out really cute. Well, thank you so much for being here with me today. I'm so glad that we were able to figure out how to change designs a little bit to make them more our own and exactly what we want. If you want information on the Caesar reflective vinyl, check the description. I've got my affiliate link down there and you can get more information. If you learned something new today, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn the notifications so that you don't miss anything crafty, because I'm here every week sharing some type of crafty content and I wouldn't want you to miss it. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I know that you could be doing anything else with your time, and the fact that you chose to spend some of it with me, I appreciate it so, so much. So I will be back next week. Until then, stay crafty, my friends. Bye.